Hello, all you film freaks and movie maniacs out there. My name is Nolan Carr, and I'd like to welcome you to the go-to podcast for all things cinema. But before you can ask any questions, just sit back, relax, as I present to you a Strawlane Studio Productions Critiquing with Carr. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another great edition of the show here on Critiquing with Carr for Memorable Movie Monday. As always, if you've enjoyed episodes such as this one, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following us on the audio platforms, clicking on thumbs up or like buttons so you can tell us you enjoy these episodes, turning on post notifications so you can stay up to date on those platforms when new episodes release, as well as clicking at share out so you can help continue the podcast with all your friends and family. Also, if you want other ways of staying up to date with the show, do us a favor by following us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. I say all that because on this week's very interesting edition of Memorable Movie Monday, we're talking about the classic Indian film, Three Idiots. And with that being said, let's begin. This film was directed and written by Rajkumar Hirani. The screenwriter for this movie was Chetan Bhagat. This film was based off the book 5.7 by Chetan Bhagat. This movie was produced by Vidhu Vinod Chopra. The cast for this movie is as follows: Amir Khan, R. Madhavan, Sharman Joshi, Kareena Kapoor, Boman Irani, and Omi Vaida. The cinematography for this film was done by C.K. Murali Dharan. The musical score was done by Sanjay Wandrekar, Atul Raninja, and Shantanu Moitra. The production company for this film was Vinod Chopra Films. The movie was produced by Reliance Big Pictures. The film was released in India on Christmas Day of 2009. The runtime for this movie was 171 minutes. The budget was 55 million rupees. And finally, the box office total for this film was 400.61 million rupees. Unfortunately, this film was not nominated for any major awards this year. And now it comes time for one of my two favorite parts, which is now I list off the top 10 highest-grossing films that year's release, being 2009's Three Idiots. Coming in 10th place at dead last on this list was The Hangover. It was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. Its world gross was $469.3 million. It stars Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, and Zach Galifianakis. Coming 9th place on this list was Angels and Demons. It was distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. Its world gross was $485.9 million. And it stars Tom Hanks, Ewan McGregor, and Elliot Zurer. Coming in 8th place on this list was Sherlock Holmes. It was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. Its world gross was $524 million. And it stars Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, and Rachel McAdams. Coming in 7th place on this list was The Twilight Saga: New Moon. It was distributed by Summit Entertainment. Its world gross was $711 million. And it stars Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, and Taylor Lautner. Coming in 6th place on this list was Up. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios. Its world gross was $735.1 million. And it stars Ed Asner, Christopher Plummer, and Joanna Gay. Coming in 5th place at the halfway mark on this list was 2012. It was distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. Its world gross was $791.2 million. And it stars John Cusack, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Amanda Peet. Coming in 4th place on this list was Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. It was distributed by Paramount Pictures. Its world gross was $836.5 million. And it stars Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, and Josh Duhamel. Coming in 3rd place with the bronze medal on this list was Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. Its world gross was $886.7 million. And it stars Ray Romano, John Leguizamo, and Dennis Leary. Coming in 2nd place with the silver medal on this list was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. Its world gross was $941 million. And it stars Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson. And finally, coming in at number 1 as the highest-grossing film for 2009 was Avatar. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. Its world gross was $2.923 billion. And it stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, and Stephen Lang. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, my review of 2009's Three Idiots. Three Idiots is one of those films that has made an indelible mark in the world of cinema, not just within the Indian film industry, but globally. Directed by Rajkumar Hirani, this 2009 comedy drama explores the cutthroat world of engineering colleges in India while highlighting deeper issues like the intense pressure of academic life, societal expectations, and the pursuit of one's true passions. Combining humor, emotion, and social commentary, Three Idiots has all the ingredients for a memorable experience. The film follows the story of 3 engineering students, Rancho, Farhan, and Raju, at the fictional Imperial College of Engineering. Through a dual narrative structure, the story alternates between their time at college and the present day, as Farhan and Raju search for their old friend Rancho, who mysteriously disappeared after graduation. Rancho, the free-spirited and rebellious genius, stands as the antithesis to the traditional education system that values memorization over creativity. He encourages his friends to question the status quo and pursue their passions regardless of what others expect of them. It's this philosophy that forms the core of Three Idiots, challenging the oppressive academic environment while showing that success should follow from pursuing one's true calling. However, not all of the humor works seamlessly. The musical numbers, especially the over-the-top group dance scenes like the Zooby Dooby number, come across as cringeworthy. While these moments are designed to be fun and lighthearted, they often feel out of place in a movie that has such a serious underlying message. While the humor and lighthearted moments are important, Three Idiots truly shines when it delves into the emotional journeys of its characters. Farhan's internal conflict about following his passion for wildlife photography instead of becoming an engineer to meet his father's expectations is a relatable story of generational conflict. Farhan's eventual change of heart when he decides to support his son's passion for photography some of the film's most powerful moments. Raju's story is also poignant. The film doesn't shy away from depicting the harsh realities of academic pressure and the mental health struggles. A heartbreaking scene involving a classmate's suicide brings the film's comedy to a screeching halt, creating a jarring shift in tone that, while emotional, feels a bit jarring. It's clear that Three Idiots aims to strike a balance between humor and deeper, more serious topics, but this tonal shift, especially from a joyful dance number to a suicide, is somewhat awkward and could have been handled more smoothly. Bowman Irani's portrayal of Dr. Virus, the villainous college director, is another source of the film's humor and conflict. While his role as a strict authoritarian figure in the educational system is central to the narrative, his over-the-top portrayal doesn't quite land as seriously as it should. His comedic timing is great, but it makes it hard to take him seriously as the villain of the film. One of the film's most satisfying moments is the twist involving Rancho's true identity. The reveal that the Rancho everyone's been following wasn't actually Rancho is both surprising and heartwarming. This twist works well because it ties back into the larger themes of the film: identity, personal growth, and the search for meaning beyond superficial labels. It's a great payoff for the audience and ties together the story's complex layers. Additionally, while the music is generally quite good and adds to the film's charm, the frequent musical numbers, especially those involving group dances, interrupt the flow of the story. As mentioned earlier, songs like All Is Well and Zubi Dubi feel awkward, and while they're meant to add energy, they detract from the film's emotional and narrative cohesion. In conclusion, Three Idiots is a film that balances humor with important social commentary on the pressures of academia, the importance of following one's passion, and the value of friendship. The characters are relatable, particularly their growth over the course of the film, and Amir Khan's performance as Rancho is a standout. However, the movie does have its flaws, primarily in pacing and some cringeworthy musical sequences. Despite this, it's an entertaining and thought-provoking film that resonates with a wide audience, offering both laughs and a moment of reflection. With that being said, I'm surprisingly proud to give this reasonably good film, Three Idiots, a respectable score of 7 out of 10 on the Diamond Days scale. And with that being said, my film freaks and cinephiles, as always, if you've enjoyed this week's edition of Memorable Movie Monday here on Critiquing with Carr, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following us on the audio platforms, clicking that thumbs up or like button so you can tell us you enjoy these episodes, turning on post notifications so you can stay up to date on those platforms when new episodes release, as well as clicking and share us so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. Also, if you want other ways of staying up to date with the show, do us a favor by following us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. And with that being said, my film freaks and cinephiles, as always, take care. Most importantly, happy viewing.